Okay, so I got cut off on the last video because I ran out of space. And then I tried to upload it to my Google server as backup, as my usual routine is. But apparently somebody at Google doesn't want me to shut half of the company's lights out. So in my physicalness way of breaking connections with utility companies that don't pay the bill. So anyway, so I'm just making an accurate extraterrestrial note of that for my helpful telemetry team. So, so here's how my connection works, in my extra special way of knowing things, but don't know things, and then sometimes it knows, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, okay, so I have a Strife System, Strife. Yeah, it goes between the Christ and then the backwards spelling of Christ. And it's an interstellar connection system, Stellar. Yeah, so anyway, so that's how we pass information like trustworthy beings, not being human, because humans are useless and a fucking real hazard to life systems and me, clearly, since I've been walking human. Didn't help before generation with my father. I woke up Captain America and like everybody went to sleep and I'm trying to open his eye and he's just dead. Dead as a doornail, totally forgotten by Charlie and his mother, who took my apple cart of extraterrestrial equipment, put it in front of them, hitched themselves to it, and just went on their merry way. We're like, oh, no big deal, Catarrhus, we're just gonna take the ugly cart this way, and yeah, good luck with you. Anybody notice, like, the whole family that they killed in Russia? The Tsars? Hi. Well, you let that happen from the family that stole the crown in England. Here's what happens in white territory. It's a really shallow business. I mean, you get the really beautiful white people, like facially, we're not talking attitudes. Just facially, they look beautiful, like in a magazine, like they're cataloged. Right, we'll do catalogs. So this way, we just think they're all beautiful people will come from that place. So anyway. So we're in a catalog of pretty people, like whatever you think pretty, but facially features that are symmetrical and like nice genetics, whatever. So we have a catalog of those. And then there's a catalog of other, we call them, well, no, I know that's what you call them, all sorts of different things. What was the word I was going to use? They were in Strife. I call them something different. I got my catalog of what, right, I'm wearing next. And then I got I don't remember what we're calling them right now. Yeah, I think I retracted that word through interstellar telemetry. All right, anyway, so moving forward. So I have uglies over here. Oh, right. We call them the Scooby Daddy Yankee crew. Because it's who they're related to. So we have like the luxurious model. They're both just as ugly facially and genetically, by the way. They're the people that they left the hose on too long and we were trying to get rid of them come the next cycle, but like they stole the apple cart, so now we got a problem. So anyway, it's funny how the luxurious one with a crown is related to the low economy version that they hitched my real children to, who calls himself on his email Daddy Yankee, and Scooby-Doo is his person, and she goes by Danielle and Margaret, and then it's DEE. Yeah, it's pretty funny how the fucking cycle continues, and nobody picked it up in telemetry. Thanks fucking much. So anyway, I could have done without this whole fucking apple cart business. Alright. So, used to be when there were pretty people sitting in a crown in the kingdom, and there were czars of nobility in Russia that were known about. Right, they used to have like a nice family, whatever. So then they put in Elizabeth and Philip and whatever the fuck they got going on. Who then, knowing that they weren't brandy tree eligible, nor whatever, you could just see by their face that they're not brandy tree. So the Department of Brandy Tree that was in the white compound now has a non-brandy brand sitting in a crown, infiltrated, because there's staff members that are like, no, but the rules are that whoever's crowned we're supposed to protect them for life, and they're supposed to know about the telemetry, like, program, and blah, blah, blah. And they're like, yeah, that was, like, before you put the apple cart before the 2 stallions got here. And you put a non-stallion in a very important kingdom spot. So that's what's going on in, like, toy soldier territory when they were respectable right at the losing the guard of important things in extraterrestrial terms. So now I got Scotland, like, holding on, and they're like, Psst, Ireland, over here. We gotta get around the English, because they somehow backed Charles and got into a crown of stupid. So now we gotta, right, and I think that they're the Hebronics. Some of them, we'll give them a halfy. Maybe we got the Whigs and the Wiglets. Yeah, that's the Whigs are the ugly ones, and the Wiglets are the pretty ones. That's the way it used to work in magical territory, where magistrates knew what was going on, and what to pass and what to deny. Because when you open a brandy initiative order... Do you mean bio? Yes, I do mean bio. Anything biological by extraterrestrial standards is a brandy initiative order. It means it tells you what special projects, what they need done. It's a brandy initiative order or interstellar order. I don't really care what word you use for I. Oh, yeah, I'm the one, right? I have the interstellar strife that I'm coming in, and it's like Star Wars before I even get, because I had a pre-existing condition, and then just before shits and giggles, I had time caps. I mean, I had all these utilities to function, but once you moved fucking ugly Scooby-Doo and Daddy Yankee into the castle chair before I arrived to legitimize your claim of shame against the rest of us. So what? So, like, you made friends with, like, Carnegie, you, like, put the law together and just brouhaha'd yourself like something treacherous for the rest of the white community worldwide? Just curious. Because, like, here's the thing. I got iCal, Captain America, 1978, popping up going, oh, who turned the lights out in America? Why are you letting Charles throw Tootsie Rolls over the ocean? Iber, do you know what's going on? Iber? Yeah, the Iberian Peninsula in Europe, like the other white side. Like, help! I'm in America, they know nothing! So, where did we lose you in the uber understanding of UBER? We know about Strife. We know about interstellar equipment. We know that there's a connection with humans. We know that it has to do with your human connection. In the Strife department, that gives you the telemetry, that tells you the reports, that then puts it out, makes sure it says, don't you let this equipment, like, here's what you have to do, keep it protected, keep her protected, him. It's all about Hitler and Kataruzza. The whole fucking system is designed around them, and that's the glue gun names that they give you. So the extra special project was making sure that human consciousness, like, all of Charles and his entire, like, turning the lights off in the Kataruzza and the Gunder department. Yeah. Okay, guys, like, here's how it went. Like, before I was born, I was coming in, and I go, okay, so, guys, like, my dad's doing this, and here's the report. I'm the commentator, I'll be your sports announcer, whatever you're doing in biofuel. I'm the next one coming in, like the female, like the twin. Star twins, really important. Extra special, like, yeah, you can't ignore them. So we set it all up, and I'm like, okay, so everybody, iCal, Iber, right, state, nation, all behind me, got it? Okay, I'm protecting you all. Here, Charles and your crew of misfits and dysfunction, you're not even brandy tree eligible, and I'm protecting everybody else. So get the fuck out. And I'm going, guys, now I'm protecting you, so I'm going to need you all to stand up and kill them all. And here's a list of who it is. Where did we lose you along the way? Because I'm here 40-something years. You had them, I mean, I even at age 4, right?